as a friend,
Yes.
yeah, God forbid, but if I ever needed you to help me out,
Yeah.
and administer my chlamydia, what are you doing? That's not having a Cornish pasty in a baguette. It is nonsense.
No, it's not.
What is that?
That is. I'll grab one hand.
Happens a lot in boxing.
On one hand.
Put him in the coffee.
Yeah, let's just base this whole shit all on L's. Yeah, let's do this. L's. Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the Copo podcast. I go by the name of Big Geordie Jaws, otherwise known as the
That sounded
you're
awful.
done, man.
He's done.
You don't know your own intro, my brother.
Is this the second week in a row you've done that?
I'll be honest, you see, in my life right now, I've got a lot of things going on.
Mm-hmm.
So me focusing on an intro
Yeah.
is the least of my worries.
Is there any?
And as friends, you haven't asked me once how I am, how I'm doing. And the only time you don't ask me, no. The only time that I'm asked is on here, and that's not right. Okay, because I'm not gonna tell you privately that I'm in severe debt.
Are you? Well, no, wait, don't laugh. Are you?
I could be.
Severe debt.
And you're laughing. You're making jokes.
Debt's not something that's worrying.
Exactly.
I know what his issue is.
What
it's
is
the
it?
same issue that you had last week.
I could have chlamydia.
That doesn't stop you from focusing on
Today is going to be very stupid.
condolences, but yeah, that's all I can really.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, that's heavy on the mind.
I'll be honest,
That one's heavy on the mind. That one weighs heavy.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't have those things, but but just a bit of
Are you gonna introduce this again?
Yeah.
Let me just start again.
We're keeping all of that in.
If I can have another countdown again, please.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yo, what's going on, people? And welcome back to the Copo podcast, otherwise known as the Court of Public Opinion. I go by the name of Big Geordie Jaws. I'm the General George, and I'm the one and only George. And I'm joined here today by my baby, leptocephalosis.
Can I see how? Oh no,
Of course not.
Can you cover up what the picture of it is?
No.
Baby leopard.
Mm-mm. Leptocephalus.
4 legs.
Unlegged.
Unlegged.
Land or sea, mate.
Unlegged.
Land or sea.
Unlegged.
Because
That doesn't even
you
make
can
sense.
have no legs and be on land and in the sea.
Unlegged.
We've already done fish, innit? Snake.
Close.
Really
Ooh,
close.
Well,
it's like a reptile kind of vibes.
it moves a bit like a snake.
It moves like a snake.
Mm-hmm.
It moves like a snake.
To be fair, loads of things move. Like humans move like a snake. Remember that tune? I'll move your body like a snake, man.
That's
It's
stupid.
just your.
Let me see you go.
So wait, it could be a human.
Could be human.
Dumb. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm gonna go with like. No, I'm not even.
Alright, let me give you a
I was
clue.
gonna say
Yeah.
something mental.
No, go on.
No, I can't.
No, go on, because you could be on the right track.
What's that thing that is it called? Like they look like dragons.
You're
But
way
they
off
got
it.
4
No.
legs. I was thinking that Komodo dragon.
That's it.
Yeah, but they got 4 legs. So
I'll be
I
honest,
didn't say
I've
that.
heard enough.
Yeah,
If we can
Yeah.
move on to the next guess. Komodo dragon.
You said like a snake. They're similar.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of nothing else that moves like a snake.
Okay, great. So a Komodo dragon.
An eel.
Yes.
There we go.
Where? How did you know?
Because that moves like a snake.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so we have a snake,
Yeah.
an eel,
Yeah.
and in the middle of that we put a Komodo dragon.
No, it's
The
tongue. It's the tongue that got me. The tongue. They got the same kind of tongue. Komodo dragon and a
Facially,
snake.
they look. I thought of that, but I didn't say it out loud.
A Komodo
'cause you said
dragon.
There's no legs.
A
said it can't be
Komodo
that.
dragon has
Yeah.
the same tongue as a snake.
Yeah, similar vibe.
I
Comes
believe
out
so.
on
They
a-
come out and they've got like little prongs at the end of the.
And a Komodo dragon has no legs.
No. That's why I didn't say it because they got 4 legs.
Yeah, I went on the wrong tangent, but we're trying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But I got it ill.
Yes,
Oh, brilliant stuff. Oh, Els, aka Mr. Make It Happen.
Yo, it's your boy Theo, no one you'll come to see. Yeah, we're back.
How was everybody?
Brilliant. I'm okay, to be fair. I'm doing all right, you know.
Yeah.
Are you sure? So you mentioned debt and
Chlamydia.
sexual transmitted infections.
No, I was just checking that if I did have any of those issues, that my friends would be there to support me.
Absolutely.
Financially and medically.
I want to know how much debt you were in.
Because I would need you either to, help me out financially and pay my bills to O2 and the other bills that I have going, and I need you lot to to medically administer any medication that's needed to. You wouldn't.
I'm not that kind of friend. You can go get.
That's bad, man. No. Hold on a second.
To administer drugs?
Wait, let me tell you why that's bad, man.
Why is that?
Because as a friend,
yes,
God forbid, but if I ever needed you to help me out, and administer my chlamydia,
drugs, prescription, medication,
you should do it, because if you had an allergic reaction and you needed somebody to use your EpiPen, I would try to do that for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
But moving forward, now I know that if I ever see you choking because you've been around seafood, I should leave you to. I should leave you to do your thing.
I'm not going to choke. I've been around. I have
bad man, innit?
Intolerance. So you would do that. You would help him out.
Depends what the situation was. Tablets, I'd give him some.
No, if you told me, Ra, can you go shop and get me some tablets? I'd go and get you some and then drop it to your house.
So now you've changed.
Do you know what?
Because you realise you have allergies now. Yeah. Because you realise that you have allergies now, and you realise now that you do carry an EpiPen. Have you got it on you today?
No, not today.
Well, then we were fucked, then, aren't we?
No. Do you know what administer is? That means that I have to physically give you help you intake the drug. I don't feel like I need to do it. You're a grown-ass man. You can take a tablet by yourself with a cup of water. Unless the chlamydia's really taken over your body and you can't do nothing.
Fuck, you know.
Well, God forbid, but but we don't know how late of the in the process it could be.
Stage 4 chlamydia.
Yeah. It could be stage 1. It could be stage 4. We don't know. That's mental. But as friends, we need to be there for one another.
Is everything other than
are you okay?
The made up conditions, everything being okay?
I'm fine. And yourself?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah?
It didn't seem convincing. Because in my mind I was thinking, am I alright? No, I'm alright.
You got clean.
No, I'm calm still. What about you? Is everything good?
Yeah, no, fine, thanks. I did come to a realization after we had a conversation, and I said, you two are weirdos on the phone. Like the next day I went out and I thought, no, do you know what? I might be a weirdo a little bit.
Of course you are.
But
you wouldn't be sitting here if you wasn't.
Else, we've been telling you this for
No, but
years,
I genuinely, in my heart, I believe I'm not a weirdo. But
so why did you come to the conclusion you're a weirdo?
I was sitting.
Because you have a gold tooth.
No, that's got nothing to do with being a weirdo. Good. But I was around like some regular people, just normal day people.
What do these people look like?
Just regular people.
What's regular people?
Black, white, Asian, it's a mixture of people.
But how do you know that they're regular?
They just seem regular. Do you know what I mean? Just everything that they do seems normal, on path. I know where you're trying to divert this conversation, but they just seem like normal people.
Go on.
Thank you very much.
I'm with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just regular people, just normal, everyday thinkers. You know, like they don't seem like weirdos. They just do things.
So what made you think he was a weirdo?
They were having a conversation. I just thought, I don't care for this conversation, and I kind of just walked out, like stood up and just walked out in the middle of the conversation. I thought, it's a bit.
That's disgusting.
No, but this is what's happened here. Now, I feel like what we're getting mixed up here between regular people is your management team.
Yeah.
Now,
God.
Now, for you to actually sit down with your management team and call them regular people, that will not merit you any sort of financial promotion. They can still be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah? So for you to call us weird, because we're your friends.
I hear him still.
And we're not paying your bills.
These people don't pay my bills.
It's a bit no, because this conversation sounds like it was at work. Wasn't
no.
So where was it?
Yes, where was you?
It was a meeting, but it was kind of like afterwards, and we was all talking.
What kind of meeting?
It was after what? It was after work.
It was. Yes, it was after work.
So it was after work. It had nothing to do. It was after work.
It had nothing to do.
It
had nothing to do with the people at work. It was like separate, like outside of work. Like I met up with some people outside of work.
So you just met up
so
some
you left
random...
work. No, so you left work and met up with some randomers on the street and had drinks.
We shared the same interest and we wanted to discuss something and we wanted to get a certain thing done. But they were talking about...
Where did you meet these people? Hinge?
Madman. Costa. We were just in Costa, but he was talking about something.
Costa.
Yeah, Costa. I don't even... Yeah, you know me. I don't frequent in places like Costa. But yeah, they were talking about something. I thought... And then I realized afterwards, wait, I'm weird because I left. They're just talking about regular things. Like, why didn't I get involved in the conversation?
I'm glad you realized that you're weird as well.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. But that was just, a bit of self-reflection. That was it.
Yes. I won't know. There's more to be dug in.
There's more.
But it's cool.
Why was you with? Where did you meet these people?
Talking about things to get something done, and then
I can't
just
explain it because, like, we're planning.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry, else. Don't worry.
Like, pull something off over the. Yeah.
Pull something.
Yeah, like we're planning to. Do you know? I'm just done explaining this. I'm just digging myself a hole.
Weird.
I can't explain it on the podcast, but yeah.
Yeah, you.
So you and some random people
kind of pull something.
Met up in Costa, and your plan is to pull something off.
They're not random.
It's like you're trying to heist.
They're not random.
And they're not weird.
They're not random. They're not random.
And you're not weird.
And you're not weird. But we're weird.
You lot are definitely weird.
And you've met up with random people on Hinge.
They're not on Hinge. I didn't meet up with a
your
group of
local
people
Costa.
on Hinge.
Done. He's done.
It's nonsense.
I can't explain it, but I know what I mean. But thank you very much for your insight. And yeah. We'll be doing much more of this later on.
Following on from that, is there anything that you lot want to confess to the court today?
Feel?
No.
Sure?
No.
You blinked for about 20 seconds.
Nah, it's not a confession.
It's not what?
It's not a confession.
So
obviously, no, because you lot was mentioning about the vaping.
Oh, yeah, you can tell them.
I've spoken about that already.
That you're a vapor.
Sometimes I am.
But you put it down for a bit and then what made you pick it up?
Why? Yeah. Honestly. Long week.
I was going to say work.
Long week. Really long week. And I went to the shop, bought 2 magnums, and you know in the like corner shops now they have
the window.
A row of them.
Mm-hmm.
Just caught my eye. I thought, let me just get a vape.
So 2 magnums and a vape.
2 magnums and a vape.
I'll be honest, it's the colours that got you.
Yeah, it was.
And that's the autism film.
It's not autism. Don't put autism on me.
That's the autism.
Don't you dare put
it's
autism.
It's the colours. Oh, this sky blue looks lovely.
No.
Yeah, I love one of those.
No, it's not autism.
Trust me, that's what it is.
It's not autism.
Speaking of your confession, I was thinking the other day, you see like people who smoke cigarettes, I thought, what makes people actually start smoking cigarettes? And then I deeped it, I thought, it has to be naughtiness. Because I feel like you wouldn't be, I'm 26. You lot are close to 30. I'm thinking like, you lot wouldn't, like you wouldn't be 30 and be like, do you know what? I'm going to start smoking cigarettes. You know what I mean? I feel like it's like...
Starts in like school.
In school, innit? Yeah.
Like you're normally a bunker.
Yeah, 100%.
If they're linked.
If you
bunking and smoking.
Yeah.
Marriage.
So 100%. it's like, why would you...
Start.
Start. Because what makes you start smoking at a young age? It's bunking and naughtiness.
Yeah, but it's bunking and nothing to do. Because I bunked before.
Did you smoke?
I was bored. Because we bunked. It was like, we left the school now. So what happens now? And that's when the smoking starts.
Because I'll be honest,
to pass time.
That's when I first tried cigarettes.
What, bunking?
A pack of Kings.
Yeah.
I was bunking.
Have you bunked?
Yeah.
And did you smoke?
I heavily considered it. Heavily considered it, but I didn't do it.
What I mean?
Have you not been caught bunking before?
Nah, I've never been caught bunking.
I think so.
I got caught. I remember one time, quick story, me and my boy, we bunked, but these times was like year 10. So I think you do that pre-GCSE test papers.
Mock exams,
That's it. Mocks. That's it. Me and my boy, we've left, gone into Croydon. Thought, oh fuck it, man, let's go JD. Because when you're young, that's the only shops that you really
just look around
familiar with.
Without a penny in your pocket.
Gone there, my PE teacher's in the line. So he's turned around and went, oh! And we're like, shit! How can my brother stand next to the mannequin like this, trying to hide behind the mannequin in his uniform, thinking he's blending in? Got caught. I had to come down.
I tell you, how many cigarettes did you smoke in school?
None.
You look like you used to burn it down.
I've never smoked a cigarette.
You've never smoked a cigarette in your life?
Not once?
Not once.
Not even like a little twos, just...
No, thank you.
Nah, you must have. Everyone smoked a
I've
cigarette.
never smoked a cigarette.
Alright, say that, man. You and Jordan are going to go outside after. You're not going to
Smoke a fag?
And that one,
Do you know what it is? I think because growing up, my mum used to smoke and I hated the smell of it so much, it just put me off.
Fair enough. Yeah.
To be fair, I've got a confession. And it's something that I realised I'm within myself.
Go on, tell us, man.
I need to go off and do some first aid training.
I've done that before.
Yeah, no, but I really need it. So
what happened now?
Obviously, let me take this time quickly just to shout out my company, Grand Motion. For those of you who don't know, Grand Motion is my own personal company, and we specialize in a lot of luxury vehicles. It's a chauffeur service. We actually have a brand new 5-seater vehicle that's equipped with a TV, a PlayStation 5, internet and Wi-Fi.
All in the thing?
Yeah. So it's all in there. And at the moment, we are doing that on an hourly rate of what a standard 6-seater vehicle would be without that. So make sure you hit us up. And we also have a larger vehicle. It's a 16 to 17 seater. If you need to head down to the beach for the weekend or a little family getaway, then just hit us up. That's Grand Motion. www.grandmotion.co.uk.
Back to your confession.
So back to the confession. So obviously, with my company, we do work for a private school, innit? So obviously, I drive that. So basically, I used to work for a company and they basically subletted us a contract, but I drive it myself, innit? Okay. So basically we take our private school kids to school in the morning and then the same again in the afternoon. So we've got a new school now that I started on Monday. So on Monday, the girl said to me, yo, like I suffer from serious like allergic reactions, innit?
Okay.
So she's like, yo, like I take 24 tablets a day. She said
that's a lot.
Yeah. Like she said, I take 12 in the morning and 12 in the afternoon. So she said that she can't be around any aftershave or like perfumes or cleaning products or
was she allergic to alcohol?
Like that. I don't even know. So anyway, now she was fine on Monday, fine on Tuesday. On Wednesday now, she's jumped in. So she normally sits in the front, like just in case any of the other girls have like
spraying deodorant or something.
So she jumped in the front now. Then halfway through the journey, I've seen her she's taken tablets, innit? It's like an antihistamine.
So you're seeing it in your rear view now?
No, like she's sitting next to me.
Okay. That's probably the best place for her to sit.
But I'm just driving in it, like I'm not really looking like at her in it. So like I've got my radio on. I normally listen to TalkSport in the morning.
It's good. TalkSport's good.
Yeah, it's really good still.
TalkSport's good.
So yeah, I've got TalkSport on now, and I'm driving. So I get to the school now. All the other girls have jumped off, and she's just sitting down in the front seat. But it's like she's sleeping. So I've tapped her, and I'm like, yo, like
it's time to go.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll call her Kelly. I'm like, yo, Kelly, and she's not responding. I'm like,
no.
I'm like, Kelly. I'm thinking, oh my days. So then now, like it's like as I'm pushing her now,
she's like passed out.
Well, she passed out. So like as I'm seeing her, like she's got like an EpiPen around her neck, innit? Yeah. So like slowly, like she's like this, innit? Like she's moving towards the EpiPen. Sure. And then
sorry, no, it's you. I hate you so much because he's doing this.
Oh no, but I'm trying to
reenacting.
Just explain.
No, but I'm
don't
reenacting.
Don't act because you know how silly things get. Just
because
continue.
of you and your stupid mind.
Continue, man. Continue.
So anyway, now so
don't act it out. Don't act it out. Don't act it out.
So she's got the EpiPen now, yeah. So she's taking it off, yeah. So obviously, say that you're me, yeah. Like she's taking it off, yeah, and it's like she's handing it towards me.
Stop looking at the ceiling.
Stop that.
No, but that's what she's doing.
No,
wait. No, I will stop this right now if you aren't mature enough to listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
Let me tell you one thing.
Stop looking at the ceiling.
There's ways.
This is somebody's life.
There's ways of explaining things. You can't come on here and start doing this.
And Jules acts like she's been shot, and she's
and she's handing it to
let me be honest, yeah. What I'm doing I'm even watering down what happened.
Yeah, but don't do that.
Anyway,
stop. His eyes is built up with so much water.
Stop,
Elsie's eyes are full of water.
But listen, man. So obviously, I have to say that you're me, yeah. So she's got the EpiPen now, yeah. And slowly, yeah, it's like she's doing that. So she's put the EpiPen there, yeah. And I'm there thinking, and I'm looking at her thinking, I don't know why you're giving this to me for, because I don't know how to use this.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it's like she's popped it off, yeah, and then she just slowly going, bow. And I'm looking at her thinking, and then I've just seen blood like just dripping from my leg.
Oh my God, man.
So I'm thinking this is
serious.
crazy.
This is serious.
So I panic now, yeah. I found my phone, yeah. I'm like, oh my days, I need to call an ambulance, yeah. So I phoned the ambulance and they're like, oh yeah, I want service. I said, yeah, I need the ambulance. And they said, what's wrong? I said, honestly, I don't know. She just stabbed herself with the EpiPen. And then they've gone to get the nurse now, and the nurse has calmed her down. So the EpiPen has kind of like brought her back to life. So the
she's
nurse,
talking.
Yeah. So the nurse has calmed her down, and she's now calmed me down as well. Because I was.
Oh, so you was next to her.
I was sitting there thinking, please don't tell me. Kelly, don't tell me, please.
Oh my God.
And then I realized that if I can't administer an EpiPen,
that's like the easiest.
I'm in serious trouble.
Administer.
But I wouldn't know. Where
and then you know, so
in a fleshy part of your body.
You know, like the chest.
No, it's got adrenaline in there, so you wouldn't want to put that. That's what people do.
That's crazy.
In like war when they've been shot and they're actually about to die.
I've seen man do it in the chest
That's
before.
too much Call of Duty.
Don't know. I've seen a man do it in the chest.
That's actually too much Call of Duty.
So it's fleshy part of the body.
Your leg, fleshy part of your body. That's what
that's
you're
quite
meant to do.
educational.
But it's got adrenaline in it, so it gives you like...
it pumps you up.
Yeah, pumps you up so you can carry on doing what you need to do, and then you go to hospital or like wherever else you need to go afterwards.
But then, do you know what's mad as well? Yeah, is just like,
is she alright, the young girl?
Yeah, but I haven't seen her. Like, she hasn't been back in school since.
Probably needs to recover.
Yeah, but then, with the EpiPen, yeah, I realized that I'm so done that. So once she done it, I was holding the EpiPen, thinking that it can be used again.
No,
but it's
one use.
It's a one use. So the ambulance came now. I said, yeah, where's the EpiPen? Took it and put it in some disposable bag and dashed it away.
Yeah.
So you're there holding on to it. I've got it. I've got the source.
Yeah, so I realized I need to, if I'm going to be working with people that
have it, you have to have it.
Yeah. And you know what's mad as well? I would never have thought that would be someone's reaction to having an allergic reaction. Do you know what I mean?
It varies for people.
Like she was just like slumped. I wouldn't think that's
I was shook.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, you already know that she's got a condition.
Yeah, and I was thinking, do you know what? I'm a black guy. It's a new school, and the old driver was white. I saw the headlines, man. Black driver kills allergic reaction student. I saw it. It would have been the same as me. That's why you was running someone over.
That's why he was holding on to the EpiPen. Exactly. I saved her.
Exactly. You didn't do nothing.
I called the ambulance.
How can Jordan come there? Can we just take that, please?
It's one use. It's one use.
So yeah. So my confession is
well done for keeping composure.
Being there next to her.
No, trust me.
But clearly she's done that before. Yeah, she knew what to do.
Yeah, no, but honestly, but it took her about maybe like 3 minutes to do it, and I thought, you know what, I could have done this
if you knew
a lot sooner.
The instructions are on the EpiPen, though.
But even the EpiPen, but it's like I didn't even know like what way it even goes.
What do you mean?
Like I was trying to put it back together after.
There's a tip at the end.
Yeah.
Or you're trying to put the needle back inside.
No, because it came in like a little case thing, and it was around her neck and that. I was like, this is crazy.
The one I got is in a little plastic case. I've never seen the keychain.
Her one must be quite regular then.
Yeah,
She's got it around her
I've
neck.
never taken it all to now.
But it's so magic because like on Monday she was boasting, saying, "Yeah, like I've she was saying, yeah, I've had about 58 to 59 hospital calls." And I was saying that
you know about boasting.
No, but she was saying it on like a thing of
she's a survivor thing.
Yeah,
I do.
I was thinking, I can't lie. I'm low on medical training.
You might St. John's ambulance do. I'm first aid trained.
Are you like first
Mine's
aid?
expired.
You know, in the office, yeah.
I just want to let it clear. My first aid training is expired, but I done it. I was on a 2-day course.
You know, in the office, someone has to be a designated first aider. Are you the designated first aider?
No, definitely not. If not, we'll be in trouble.
Well, like, and you're meant to have like fire marshals as well.
We've got
Are you the fire marshal?
I can't be none of those.
No,
things.
I'm
taking. And he's got a cut on his leg.
His leg.
Get out of me, John.
His leg's bleeding. Man!
Would any of you know how to put someone in a recovery position?
See, they taught me
No
that,
chance.
but I've completely forgotten.
Wait,
no
you're
chance.
meant to be on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like something like
You see
that.
what I'll do?
And
I'll
then the
do-
leg over.
Yeah, you
I'll
put your
do
arm
this.
over.
So and that their head has to be there. So if anything,
they swallow their
I've seen them
tongue.
do it in boxing. I think that's the only reason.
Nah, you
why.
see what I'll do?
Yeah,
I'll grab one hand.
happens a lot in boxing.
on one hand.
Put him in the coffin.
Like the Undertaker. Yeah, you know the Undertaker used to put his head up. Like, that's
Trust
bad.
me, it will be bang, bang.
Close your eyes. Just close their eyes.
I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a clue.
That's it, that, you know. That's
got a clue,
mental.
man.
Oh man.
Alright, to kind of get back serious now, yeah? To kind of start with the questions and that.
Shit, we was faffing about for a while, innit?
I was thinking about being a young man, yeah, recently.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had to give yourself a lesson as an older person to when you was younger, what would you say to your younger self? What lesson would you give your younger self that you've learned? So let's say, for argument's sake, the 26 to 30, yeah? Mm-hmm. And to give a lesson to your 15-year-old self, what would you say to yourself? Like, it could be anything, though. What lesson would you give to yourself? Oh, yeah. It's gone serious now.
This is too deep for
It's
me.
not deep, though. It's not really deep. It's any lesson,
I'm
though.
trying to get this serious.
Why are you always trying to run away from your feelings?
No, why is Phil always trying to get serious?
It's not serious. It's something I thought about. Like, what would you tell your younger self?
I've come in here to laugh and take the piss, and
You can, though. You can.
I can't do that now because you got me thinking deep.
You can say to your younger self, go on a first aid course.
Phil, I've gone into a deep realm right now.
Anything come to mind why he's in his deep realm?
It's just. But at the same time, I still don't really care. When I said it in my head, I just thought, pay attention in class. I just thought, I still don't care.
Yes.
But that's dead, though. It could be anything, though.
No,
but that was a big problem for me, just paying attention in class.
Like, do you know how serious this question is? Like, this ain't a question where you can just sit here and just think of it. Like,
have you never thought about that question in your life?
What? One lesson.
Something you would tell your younger self.
like there must be things that's
I would
happened
just
to you.
go on to another subject in my head.
There must be things that's happened to you as an adult, and you thought, if I knew about this one before, this would never happen to me.
Bitcoin, that's the only thing I can come up with, Fionn.
Bitcoin. What would you say to you?
When it was booming, I would have invested in it.
How much? Oh, you would have.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask how much money did you lose?
I missed the boat. I tried to sign up. It was too confusing. I mean, they wanted verification and all that. I said, you know what? My passport expired at the time. It was this is too serious.
So Bitcoin, what else?
Even school, I would listen to school, but then I don't really care.
Just focus is just the main thing for me.
Just focus.
Please focus.
I think you're on the wrong podcast.
Yeah,
no, just focus because I lose focus a lot.
You need to link. What's my man? I'm with the Good podcast, and he does like the
Stephen Bartlett.
Yeah.
The Diary
of
a...
you need to go on there.
He's probably ill. Yeah, I was going to say, if we're on, he'd probably kick us off.
Yeah, 100%. All right, guys, thank you.
See you later.
What would you do?
I'll probably say to my younger self to follow your own dreams and don't follow anyone else's. I think sometimes when you're younger, you sometimes do things for your parents or you do things for what you think might be the right thing to do. Like, I think, for example, like uni, not a lot of people need to go, but we go because you want to make your parent proud or your parents proud, I should say. So I think like follow your own thing. Because I feel like if I didn't go uni, even though uni taught me some things, I reckon I could have been further
in another field. That's fair enough.
So I think that, and another thing, don't let no gal take you for fool. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Sometimes you need to hear that as a young man.
That's fair enough. That's a good one.
That's what I would say. So, do you want to add to your Bitcoin?
I had a blast in uni. So
yeah, I didn't go to uni because I was on my own thing.
And what about you, Ty?
Thank God I didn't.
Anything you want to add?
It is a deep one, isn't it? I would probably say that things always get better. So no matter when you're in a dark place, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So there's always a better day. Like if you're upset, you can feel that emotion, but just don't live there.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm glad we got some serious people on this podcast. I'm really
glad.
glad.
Yeah, we should, didn't it? I'll start you later. That wasn't it.
Please, I hope your questions something.
Of course, it's not serious. The artist has to be alive. Yeah.
Artist.
Yeah.
As in like music artist.
You know, it could be painter or a podcaster. Or
okay, all right, cool. So a creative.
Yeah, a creative.
Okay, cool.
What creative would you wait outside in the freezing cold for 2 hours?
2 hours is not a long time.
To queue up.
People queue for 17 hours.
Wait, that's not that long. 2 hours.
Wait, to watch? Are we gonna do our own thing?
No, you're just watching. You're going there. You're watching. You're
you're a guest. There.
You're a guest. You're seeing their creative live on stage.
I don't think there's any.
2 hours is mad. I was trying to answer this question for myself. 2 hours outside in the freezing cold. I did come up with an answer eventually, but it took me a while.
Like, do you know what? Yeah, if
they can be dead.
No, alive. They have to be alive. If they're dead, it's easy. I need alive.
If you don't know that it's going to be 2 hours, then that's different. But you know
you're going to be in that queue.
2 hours.
Freezing cold.
I honestly don't know. I think the only thing that I've ever queued up for 2 hours is every time I go to America, the immigration bit is TSA. Always around like 2 hours. And even then, I'm always thinking of ways to
finesse it.
Yeah. I remember one time I said, "Yo, I've got a connecting flight," and they said, "Yeah, to where?" I said, I said Manhattan. And they said, "Yeah, sorry, but there's no flights leaving from Manhattan." I was done.
They would bring you in for questions. So could you just bring your bags with you, sir? So we want to open up your bags because you're going to somewhere we're not registered.
They move mad serious.
Yeah, American.
I got questioned bad, to be fair.
But yeah, that's
that's hard though.
Like 2 hours for me is mad because, like, what are you gonna do for 2 hours?
Stand.
And and it's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah, nobody. I'm sorry.
Nobody.
I feel like 2 hours is not that long
because you've done it before.
I was going to say he's going to
done it. Wizkid, 50 Cent, Drake got me a couple times. But I've been in the cold for 2 hours. It's just part of it sometimes. It's hard though.
But to be fair, like when Fionn goes into like you know, like those, like he takes himself into another like universe.
Why are you moving like that? Why are you throwing yourself
of like, you know, like of a fan of so like you see
he
like
loves music.
Yeah. Of like a super fan of like an artist. So like
super.
So like he'll go from like
that's alright to be a super fan. I'm a super fan. I'm a super fan of a couple artists.
But it'll go from like Fionn to like, oh my days, like Drake's having a really good concert, guys. Like, shall we go? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's line up for 2 hours. No, let's get there early so we can sit down on the ground and do whatever. Like that's
do you know what's pissing me off?
You know when they're sat on the ground like this. Like this.
Do you know what's pissing me off?
That's what it says.
How's Jordan talking to people on his right? Oh my gays, guys, we're gonna sit down for 2 hours. No. I can't think though. I can't think. Like there's I know what I would like queue up for.
A Jamaican artist.
No,
100.
not artists, but like 100%. In my mind, I'm thinking things I would queue up for.
You would queue up for Spice?
No, I wouldn't. I've seen her. What I would queue up for is like a massive sporting event, like a World Cup final. I'd queue up for 2 hours.
That's for you know.
Heavyweight championship boxing fight. 2 hours.
I said entertainment creative. Yeah, no,
I'll queue up for something. You know something like Olympic final, 100 meters. I'll queue up.
Oh, yeah,
because I know
Olympic fight 100 meters.
100%. If the 100 meters Olympic
no, but
final,
only if it had a Jamaican man in it.
No,
100%. If there's Indian finalists and Chinese finalists or whoever,
I'll still
you ain't queuing up for that.
Listen,
no,
that will be a moment.
Feel queuing up. Yeah. If the fastest man in the world on 100 meters was a man from Bangladesh, it's still queuing up to see him.
I don't know if you
Why? What? Because he's from Bangladesh?
No, just because he's not Jamaican.
What you lot need to understand.
Phil ain't queued up to see no.
It's not about.
You're not.
It's not about where the man's from.
I know you, bro.
I probably will sell the ticket.
Unless it's a Jamaican man, you're not doing it.
I'll probably 100% on Via Go-Go.
100%, bro.
I would buy them initially. Before I find out who made the final, I'll buy it.
See?
Fair enough, man.
Trying to fool the jury.
I'd go.
Yeah, it was a Bangladesh final.
It's fine. We get the point.
All right. Yeah. Who would you?
Sade. I'd queue up for 2 hours for that.
Would you?
100%. She don't do shows like that anymore. Like,
yeah, you're a big Sade fan, isn't it?
No, 100%. I'll pay the price for what. Well, actually, not. Depending on how much it is.
King. Yeah, she's hard still. But yeah, go on, George.
I was thinking the other day, yeah, because one of my friends was catting for a particular type of snack.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, what is a pointless food? Like food, yeah, where you think, like, why would you have this? And I deeped it. Like, for me personally...
It's not a preference, though. That's a preference.
No, listen. You see patty and cocoa bread.
That's filling, though.
That is stupid. I swear, bro, listen, yeah.
That's filling.
That's
filling.
As a Caribbean man...
That's filling.
Patty and cocoa bread. What are you doing? That's like having a Cornish pasty in a baguette. It is nonsense.
No, it's not.
Cornish pasty in a
baguette. That is nonsense.
You know how dry.
Patty and cocoa bread. I swear, bro, I had it once, yeah, because there was this big hype, but patty and cocoa bread. Oh, it's so lovely. Oh, wow. Yeah. But I said, this is nonsense. It's dry, it's filling, and it's carbs on carbs on carbs.
You know why, though? You have it because it will fill you up for a long period of time. So obviously, like, if you ain't got much money, bang a patty and cocoa bread, you're good from like 12 to like 6.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but listen.
Exactly that.
Okay, listen.
Do you know how bloated you get when you have that?
Fion, listen.
Bloated.
Fion, it is not enjoyable. Do you know what I'd rather do?
I like it.
I would rather have my patty, open up my cocoa bread, butter it, and then just eat it like that. Why are you gonna open up the cocoa bread? Do you know what can we fill it with?
A beef patty.
Let's put a patty in it. A patty.
Jordan, have you never had a chip roll then?
Pardon?
Have you ever had a chip roll?
Yeah, but that's different.
Why?
No,
because a chip roll is that's banging. Like, have you ever had a crisp sandwich?
Yeah.
A crisp sandwich is peak.
So is patty and cocoa.
Patty and cocoa, honestly, that is I swear on you. When I see people have that, I'm infuriated because I'm thinking, this is crazy.
You shouldn't get that angry about it.
A patty in bro.
I think it's nice.
Bruv, like think about it, yeah. Like if you're home and you have a patty and you have like let's just think of day-to-day things that could be in your house. Yeah. So you have a patty and you have cocoa bread. And you have things in the fridge. Yeah. Like things in the cupboard or whatever. You decide to put a patty in cocoa bread.
Yeah.
I swear down, give me a Cornish pasty and put that in a baguette. That will slap more than a patty. I'm thinking about it now, yeah.
Maybe we should get both of them and we'll get both of them and you eat both of them. You tell me which one you prefer.
I don't really like Cornish pasties.
I don't think I know what that is, you know.
So I won't do it. But a patty in cocoa bread, like it's pointless.
No, I like it.
What was your question?
What's the pointless snack?
Yeah, like what's the point? Sorry, I'm so angry.
We're not off on a tangent.
Pointless snack. It's hard to say because it's all down to preference. Because some people might like my pointless snack.
So what's your pointless snack?
It's hard.
I think sitting down eating raisins is pointless.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Raisins?
Yeah.
Like, why are you sitting down eating raisins?
Yeah.
It's nice though. I like raisins.
Do you sit down and eat raisins?
Sometimes.
Yeah, but you're weird though, so it's alright.
Is that weird? I thought raisins was quite a normal thing. It's alright. I like raisins and nuts. Nice.
Yeah,
Like raisin, like I like picnic chocolate bar, banging.
No,
but okay, but I'll be honest, that's dead.
Is it?
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah.
don't like picnic.
I don't
No,
really eat chocolate.
but that's
You like picnic.
No.
But that's not a pointless snack.
Picnic's
So
banging.
I don't really like chocolates with nuts. I think the closest thing that I have is
M&M's.
is Kinder Bueno. Even the M&M's with
that's
nuts in
serious.
that, I don't.
Oh, you get
Yeah, I don't eat because I get the blue packet.
Quickly, what's you lot's top chocolate? Quickly. If you was like at death row, that's a wrap. We're gonna give you one chocolate. What are you going for?
Kinder Bueno that's been in the freezer.
Ooh.
I don't eat chocolate.
Okay.
That's it.
You don't eat chocolate at all.
And he calls us weird.
No, I just
Well,
don't.
you don't like any type of chocolate else.
No, I just don't like
Snickers,
chocolate.
Twix.
Well, I can't fucking eat
Kit
Snickers,
Kat.
mate.
I'm a weird
Oh,
one.
is it because of the nuts thing that might?
No,
is
I
the
used
taste
to
of
eat, I
nuts?
used to eat Kit Kat since like primary school, but I weren't like a big fan of it. I just don't like.
Do a lot of chocolate have nut in it though?
They've got traces, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
but I
say, innit?
just don't enjoy chocolate.
And you want to turn your nose up at us.
What did I turn my nose up at?
Just your
I
behavior.
didn't turn up my nose
Like
at
he's
anything.
calling us weird.
Yeah, you lot are weird.
And you
You're
don't
actually
like
weird.
chocolate.
I just don't like chocolate. Don't make me weird. I just don't like chocolate. You got angry at patty and cocoa bread.
Yeah, you was fuming about that.
You've been
what's
infuriated.
worse? What's worse? I'm not liking chocolate.
Yeah, mine's worse, but yeah, you was genuinely shouting.
I would say I don't like. I do like. I'll say Ferrero Rocher's peak.
That's your best chocolate.
It's one of my favorite.
Why your chest is high?
I feel like Ferrero Rocher's is something that you get at like Christmas. Cause I've still got a bit of like kid in me, so I eat round the edge, and then break the wafer bit, and then the chocolate bit, and then the peanut
They're
in the middle.
round, innit?
Yeah.
So you just eat the
So
nuts.
I nibble around it. Yeah, it's just a child thing.
So you nibble around the nut.
That's what.
Else questions? I mean, news.
You know,
Go into
yeah.
news.
Oh wait, actually, before we get into the news, wait. What was your favorite? Sorry, Ferrero Rocher. I'm really sorry. Before we get into the news,
This guy's not well.
sorry. Let's take this time to big up our sponsors. Drinks on Me.
Yes, we got drinks on me.
They are actually having their next event on
18th of March.
Where's it gonna be, else?
It's gonna be in. Oh, do you know what? I don't know if I'm allowed to say because
It's a secret
this is a
location.
private event. It's the owner of the company's birthday, but we have our own private guest list, so we're gonna choose
Is that how it's going
some
on the
do we?
18th like that?
jury members to come along. I don't know about with us, but we'll be there. And, yeah,
me and Sales' house. We're all there together. But
we'll choose some people to come down with us. Enjoy a few drinks.
How many people do you have on the guest list? Do you know?
We'll confirm. I don't know the exact numbers, but we're allowed to invite a few jury members. That's what the owner said. And yeah, we're going to have a blast. 18th of March. It's in the South London area, so you can kind of gauge it from there. I don't want to say the exact address.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Big up drinks on me, man.
big shout out to our Drinks on Me because once again, drinks are on them.
I was about to raise my phone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's time for you to take off your new segment. After his last performance, honestly, I was buzzing for you.
Yeah. There's a lot of
pressure. I was thinking about it.
There's a lot of pressure on me for this next one.
Yeah, you gotta come correct.
No, I believe you.
Well, go on, we'll let you take
Ben, if you'd like to cue the music. And we're back. So it's Ear to the Streets news. The latest news. This is hot off the press from Nigeria.
Nigerian news.
Yeah. Right. From the Financial Times as well. So this is
from Fion's cousin.
No, nothing to do with Fion. What it might do, but Nigeria's attempt to replace its currency notes descends into chaos. Long queues form outside cash machines. Fights break out as customers demand access to money. So let me break this down for you lot.
Yeah.
So similar to what we did in this country, where we changed from the old notes,
the old paper ones to the more plastic ones.
So this is what happened in Nigeria, but they weren't prepared. They didn't have new notes.
What?
So basically, they had no money in the country except for old notes, but no one was accepting old notes.
But the new money wasn't printed.
There was no new. So we'll play some videos along the side of.
What was it kicking off?
There was many fights in the streets, in the banks, in the markets. People were selling. The people that did manage to get their hands on new money out there were selling it for double or triple the price.
And people were buying it
because they were desperate. Oh, so because of the influx as well.
So sad, man.
The influx of like people needing cash, people were overusing like the bank app. So like, I don't know what banks they have out there, but say like a NatWest out there, overusing it. So the apps had shut down. So you can't even send money.
Rotted.
And you know, like there's a lot of markets out in those places. So you can't go out there and
just pay things
like if you want to buy fish, meat, whatever.
You can't even do the standard shopping on a Saturday.
So yeah, the whole descending into chaos was genuinely, well, yeah, I watched some of the videos. We'll put some like here next to my face.
Was it proper kicking
off?
No,
like there was a man that lifted up a, what do you call that thing? The rope, like the pole thing in the, lifted it and was swinging. And these are two dads fighting in the bank trying to withdraw money. But descended into chaos is probably the best way to
politically correct way to put it.
But this was like early Feb, to be fair. Okay. So hopefully they've sorted it out now. This is straight from the Jamaican Observer. I know Fion's going to enjoy this one.
Not the Gleaner, no? Not the Gleaner?
No.
That's the paper I read.
Oh, that's the one you've got a subscription for. Yeah.
Gleaner.
A job scam has been sweeping the nation in Jamaica. There's been a particular group of people that have been putting on fake job fairs. So hundreds of people have been turning up in certain areas to sign up for jobs. This particular one that I saw the Jamaican Observer.
No, don't laugh, Ty. Don't laugh. Because you know why that's upsetting me? Do you know how much people really need work in Jamaica? For them, and you know that their family sent them to that job fair. Go and look work. And it's fake.
So it's fake. There was like a whole flyer. We'll put the flyer up as well. Hundreds of job seekers who turned up at the Girls Guides headquarters on Waterloo Road, St. Andrew on Tuesday were left disappointed after being told that no job fair was being hosted on the premises. They interviewed a few people.
I'd love
I love it interview.
Yeah, Jamaicans.
At the job fair. And this is what she said. I'll just read it in English so everyone can understand. Me not lie. Me employed, but you know what? I want to go overseas and find a foreign work. I'm not vexed because they didn't take my money, but I done wasted my time.
Yeah, that's Jamaicans.
But there was advertising jobs in Canada for this job fair. So hundreds of people turn up
trying to go
work a foreign.
Yeah.
And yeah.
What are they getting out of doing that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So like,
what, working in Canada?
No, but the scam is like, what's the benefits of doing
like
that?
you just made
pay to sign up.
No, it was free. Like it was look. You lot can see.
Oh no.
We are hiring Canada job fair. We'll put out like a proper picture.
Bad man.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Got one woman in braids looking all professional and that. And then
nah lie.
I'm
employed, but I still look work.
She gave her a real name as well, so if her employer sees that, she'll think, what an idiot. This is another one straight from Jamaica. Bank employees flee Jamaica after allegedly stealing $35 million.
Raw. That's a lot of money.
I don't know if it's Jamaican dollars or American dollars.
If it's Jamaican,
it's not that much.
I think all of us got about 35 million Jamaican dollars between us.
Says Radio Jamaica News has informed that investigators have launched a search for the employees that allegedly stole off with 35 million from St. Anne's-based financial institution. That might be the same place that
Usain Bolt got hijacked because he's 22 million down in it.
Or no, 12.5, I think.
Something mad like that. Yeah.
So, it's understood that the employee loaded the cash into a bag and walked out and said to her supervisor, "I'm just off for lunch and I'll be back shortly."
Wait, hold on. Let's break this down. So someone loaded 35 million Jamaican dollars into their bag.
Yes, and left.
Yeah, Jamaica.
It must be Jamaican.
That's not a lot of money, is it?
Cash.
Yeah, cash.
You can't load 35 million into your bag.
Yeah, cash.
Into your clutch bag.
I'm just going for lunch.
Yeah, she said she was just going for lunch and never returned. So there's a manhunt out for this woman. They haven't left her name, but that was from the Radio Jamaica News.
How much is 35 million?
I think it's
like... checking it, yeah.
I think it's like 30 grand.
Saying 190.
190 grand.
I think so,
that's a good payday.
190.
Oh, she's good. She was.
Yeah, no, she
was. Nice.
And that's a new yard in the car.
No, more than that.
Trust me.
That's a duplex.
Yeah.
She can she's boss with that still. She ain't going back to
She must have a big clutch for...
Yeah, she's good still.
That concludes Ear to the Streets news for this week. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, brilliant.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Els has got some good researchers out there.
I'm going to go around the continent. I'm not
going to stay in Jamaica. Stay in Nigeria and Jamaica.
Yeah.
Nigeria, there's a few other things, but it's a bit... I'm a bit scared to mention some things.
Yeah, they might come for you.
Yeah, it's a very serious group of people.
Who are Nigerians?
Huh? Yeah, a very serious group of people. So I'm a bit wary about what I want to say.
Yeah, the Juju Masters, they might wait for him outside the studio.
No
just be coming out, I just hear...
What's that?
You just see us like...
You're not well.
I'm still stuck on the...
You've been watching too many films, man.
What's that little pipe thing?
Are you outside the studio?
It's people in the street outside the studio. That's mental. You know?
I can't lie, you know from man.
How can Els spin like this?
Trust me, I was a bit...
Why would I be holding my throat?
Wait, that's mad. That's
actually
mad. What was it? He just put his chest like that. Standing across. That's mad.
For somebody to be waiting for Els outside of the studio and do him off a... is mental.
In Wood Green.
That is mental. Because the power that they've got from the book is mental. I can't lie, you might have to leave after us. I need to go first. Bro.
Oh my God.
Shit.
But yeah, I think we're ready to
get
into all right still.
Yeah.
That is mental.
So let's get into the day session. All right. Q9 session.
Right, so today we're kind of doing a bit of self-reflection. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we've all got our bad points, and we're gonna kind of bring it to each other, kind of break it down. Obviously, kind of be a bit vulnerable today. I feel like.
I don't know if this is gonna go well.
Here we are. So we're gonna kind of reflect on some bad traits that we have, and we're gonna expose what they are and talk about it.
Yeah.
So does anyone want to go first?
Yeah, because to be fair, as males, I feel like we tend to, be a bit ignorant sometimes, to
our feelings.
Or just in general.
Yeah. To our feelings and to the way that we behave in certain situations. So we're gonna find out what we think that our personal traits are, and we're gonna try to be honest, you know, when helping out our friends in what we feel you could do better.
Does anyone want to kick off?
Nah, not really.
See, this is the problem. This is the problem.
This is the problem.
I'll start. All right. So I was thinking about what am I willing to share on the pod, and I was thinking about it. I was talking to a friend, and I was saying some of the things that I know that I do, but I want to change. So I think one of the things I want to change is how I come across. So I think how I come across sometimes to people that don't know me is a bit of a mean, miserable bastard. But I'm very aware of this. Mean, miserable bastard.
Jamaican
bastard.
Yeah.
Jamaican bastard.
So like, but I feel like for me, I'm actually, because a lot of the time, because I was speaking to this friend and she was like, oh yeah, like when I first met you,
he was a prick.
I was thinking, yeah, this ain't gonna go well at all.
That's the general consensus.
Like, what the fuck's going on here? Who the hell is this, man? But what I think I'm gonna start doing is start being myself. So like, see how I am with you lot? I'm gonna start showing that to the world more. But I'm gonna just work on it and start being more self-aware about my face. Because I think my face is sometimes very telling of, and stops people from thinking like, oh, he's a nice guy. So I'm going to start smiling a lot more. Like, I've actually been working on this. It's kind of mad. I've been working on walking around with a bit of a smile. I'm there like that. Like, walking around with a bit of a smile more. And also, like, just being more, like, warm. So, like, sometimes I can be cold, but I'm going to be more warm.
Do you know what I personally think?
Yeah, no. Talk. This is what we're here to do.
I feel like sometimes you're a bit too unnecessarily serious. So like, for example, even like there's been times and
there's no apple juice in this.
And I might have listened to some of the conversations which you could have been having.
Yeah.
And you'll be speaking about some grown shit.
I'm a grown man.
No, but
stuff. That's what grown men do. We talk about grown stuff.
See,
that's what we do.
Well, okay, so are we not?
Sorry. See, this is what I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
No, see, this is the thing. But yeah, I'd say, yeah, like just stop being so serious.
Yeah, no, but do you know what's mad? But what's mad? Yeah, like you see the serious thing. I'm not serious around you, man, though, because like
I feel like that's hard to do, though.
No, but if I, as a serious person who's actually serious, I'm not serious around you lot. Like we can literally be crying about something that we've made up in our minds.
Yes, that happens way too many
times. But you know that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, but what I'm gonna start doing is start being that person who I am around you lot, around everyone.
But you know what it seems like then?
What?
If you're meeting other people and you're not that person, that you're ashamed of yourself.
Not ashamed.
And you need to...
Not ashamed. Not ashamed.
No, but...
Not ashamed.
Wait, but we're doing this so we can obviously, understand things. Yeah, and
no low blows.
And I can tell you
low blows.
No
low blows. Today there will be no low blows.
No, but you have to just
like, you're like, ashamed of yourself.
No. Okay. So, I mean, like for you to not be that person, then you're hiding something. And why? That's the real you feeling.
I'll be honest. Because I don't like... When people clock that I'm fun, yeah?
Yeah.
So it kind of goes back to school. When the people clock I'm fun, what happens is they tend to draw to you. And it becomes a thing where it's like, I don't really want to deal with everyone all the time. So like, when school, everyone's like, Theon's mad funny. People used to send their friends that were upset, go talk to Theon. He'll make you laugh.
Like a therapist?
Not even a therapist, just that he'll make you laugh. He's vibes.
Or a clown.
And I'm like, clown. Yeah, clown. Like, but vibes, like, he will make you laugh. And I'll be like, bruv, this is long. I've got my own. I just come out detention and you want me to make you laugh.
So do you feel like being yourself is a chore?
I feel like when people clock who I am, it becomes a little bit of a, right, Theon's hilarious. Like, we need to be around him. He's funny. But I don't always want to be funny with everyone because it's long. But I feel like it's a personal thing. So it's something that I'm working on. But I'm going to start just being me instead of being like a serious person because I'm not really serious.
So you feel like you're closed off?
100% on purpose.
Do you know what I think you're like? Yeah. Do you know like old Caribbean and African, or do you know just old parents in general on Facebook, like how they talk. So they might say something like, "On my way to work, just found out my cousin's got cancer."
Yeah.
Like it's just everything's
it's just
serious.
corporate. Like it's just corporate.
But I'm not like that though.
No, you are. No.
That's what. Wait.
I know
minus us.
Yeah.
When you lot first met him, did you get that vibe? Like Ben included as well.
Yeah.
Did you feel like he was very serious?
In this room, everybody in this room, a corporate vibe. Yeah. Ben, a corporate vibe. Even just think of how Fiona speaks in the group chats.
Yeah, I'd say no, but I understand the viewpoint because like I think with Fiona, like his work's serious. I think like when we talk about work,
work ethic.
Yeah, it's like
can you let Ben?
Sorry.
Outside of that, no, it's just like silly.
Yes.
And then Tyler,
Job's worth.
That's fine.
Yeah, maybe you're just too just corporate. Like sometimes like you need to be like. Like
sorry,
sometimes,
I don't mean to tell you about yourself, but sometimes I get a feeling that maybe.
For this.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to tell you about yourself.
Maybe you have a little bit of an identity crisis, just a little bit, because it's like you don't know how to differentiate work, friends, and that women that you're dating and stuff. It's like you cross over work with women you're dating, and it's just like when you're with us, you kind of cross over the work, but banter. But it's like you.
No, do you know what it is? Like, I like things to be done correctly. That's what it is. So when it no.
No, go on. I'm listening.
I don't like things being done incorrectly. So when it comes to like things I do, even in like planning stuff with my friends, like when we've gone out, for example, as boys, we'll go out to a party. If we go out to a party and we don't get in, I'm fuming.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why can't we sort out the basic things? Same with like things like with the pod. If we're doing things with the pod, let's just do it correctly. I don't like things being done incorrectly. It jars me.
I'm gonna go mad.
Here we go.
I'm gonna go crazy. Wait. Hold on.
Just make sure you lot are ready for my unloading.
Don't you dare say I enjoy things being done correctly. Well, okay, when there's small things, where like for example, like with the pod, like you could be like,
me for help.
And like you could be like, this needs to be done, that needs to be done. So why don't you just do it yourself?
Because it's not always just on me to
do. But
sometimes you can do the things that you ask,
bro. But it can be something so
that you delegate.
Small,
you can
like
do yourself.
Not even to bait up like certain things, but you
need a clip or something.
Yeah. Well, let's post this clip. But you want the Tyler to say to someone else to put when you can just cut out the Tyler and do it yourself. So that's not something being done correctly. So don't give me any of that stupidness.
I know why I say it, but
there's certain things because we don't have to speak about it here. There's certain things you've explained why you do that, but there's certain things you say that you could just do. So, like for instance, you ask, has anyone rang Ben? Or just ring Ben. Things like that. Just that.
We'll be in the car together. Yeah. Also be driving.
I'm on the motorway.
I'll be playing music or something, and you're in the back free. Has anybody rang Ben? Can somebody ring Ben?
I'm asking.
Ring. But you're saying, can somebody ring Ben? Ring Ben.
There's just certain things, not all the things, just certain things. And then back to...
Oh, this is good. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, having a blast. I can't wait till we go all the way around. But anyway. Back to the serious conversation thing, yeah. And this is when I genuinely realised, no, you might...
Be done.
Not done, but you might have a problem with the whole thing, or it's just how you are as a person. This was years ago. We was in a party, and I happened to be standing next to you. and you was talking to this girl, and the conversation was based on like her grandma being in ICU or something like that.
ICU?
Like the grandma was sick, and you lot was talking about her sick grandma in the middle of the dark. Wine and Koch is playing in the background. And I'm just standing there, I'm thinking, what the fuck is happening in the middle of this dance? I was watching a conversation. I thought, you're very serious. Like, bro, like, Bashman's playing. Just go have fun. Do you know what I mean?
But do you know where the seriousness started from, Fionn? Your dress sense back in the day. From a young age, you was dressing years above where you were. Shoes, jeans, turtleneck, and a blazer. You should never, as an 18-year-old man, you should never be stepping to the dance in that. You was way off the time.
Leagues ahead of us.
Trust me, leagues ahead of. So even now, are you in your 40s, 50s now?
You're stupid.
You're in your 30s now, but mentally, you're in your 40s and your 50s.
No, I'm exactly where I need to be. But, like I said, these are things I'm working on.
You are, genuinely.
The seriousness, the coming across serious, because realistically, no one wants to be serious every single day. Now, tiring it is to be serious every single fucking day. So these are things I'm working on. As I said, this is about self-reflection. I've heard everything what you said. Job's worth, whatever you said, corporate, yeah, like an uncle,
on Facebook.
All these things, they've been considered, and I'm gonna start showing the world what I'm like, because what I've realized is that when people do actually meet me, they really like what I bring. So I'm gonna start showing that more.
You're a great person to be around.
Yeah, because when you actually know me properly,
you're
you kind of
hilarious.
realize, wow, this guy is something different to what I thought he was. That happens to me so much, and it's like chalk and cheese. So I'm gonna start being more cheese than chalk.
So you want it to be like when they meet you, bang, that's me.
It's like when they meet you, it's not like, bro, I never knew you was like that. I have that conversation too much. So it's like, let me stop giving the first impression is wrong. So let me start being who I am, make people see who they see on the pod, and see who you lot see every day as the person that I actually am. Because that's me. I'm not a serious corporate jobs worth uncle all the time.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to work on.
I agree with that.
So you lot happy to expose your wrongdoings? Because I've got some things I want to open up today.
You can just go clockwise.
See, this is the thing. This can't end in spite.
No, that is not what we're here for.
No, but you sat back and you sipped your drink like a spiteful 40 to 50-year-old man would do.
Go on. Who wants to go next?
You want to go?
Natalia, you want to go?
Nah.
Want to go explain self-reflection?
You want to go first?
We can do rock, paper, scissors.
We'll do rock, paper, scissors. Just one.
Come on, guys.
Just one.
Is it rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or just rock, paper, scissors?
I don't know the difference. What would you prefer?
No, rock, paper, scissors, then shoot.
Alright, yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Me.
There you go.
Else.
So I have to explain.
Just explain to us
why do you want me to lose so badly?
Why?
I clearly won that there, and you said Jordan.
Sorry, no.
You're
Jordan.
obsessed.
I said Jordan wins.
No, you didn't.
I just said Jordan.
No, you
but
didn't.
Wins.
No, that was good.
Go on, Nels. What do you need to reflect on?
There's a few things.
Go on, talk to us. We're here to hear. We're here to listen to you today.
I think I have attitude sometimes.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't know why you're not fixing your.
It's my mic.
Yeah,
my mic's
make sure your mic is perfectly fine.
I don't know how people sit like this. Is uncomfortable.
I'm working on it, but the wrong and strong thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stubborn as well. I feel like I'm really stubborn. I'm trying to list off all the things that I've been told off for.
Go in more depth.
Yeah, go in more depth.
For each one.
Maybe like stubbornness.
Yeah,
like,
man.
where do you feel
Alright, so someone could tell me to do something, but just because I just don't want to, I'm just not doing it. And then in my head, and it's bad, I always say to myself, but who's who's gonna fight me?
Bro, that's the conversation you're having in your head.
In my head, I think,
who's gonna fight me?
Gunman else.
That's
don't say
mad.
So gunman else.
Who's gonna beat me?
That
about
goes
this,
back
this
to
situation?
that conversation we had earlier when he just got up and left. He said, "Who's gonna test me in this meeting in Costa?"
Innit? Which one of you hinge? Hinge, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's just I have an issue with that.
So do you feel like you say no just to try and test people?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I get that.
I want to see the reaction.
Yeah, I can tell.
Like I'll just say no just to see what you'll say. But I'm trying to stop doing that because sometimes it's mad unnecessary. And sometimes some people don't want to talk to me because of that. Like they might feel like I'm a bit standoffish, or I might just say raw no, but they don't know I was just testing their patience a little bit. So I want to stop doing that. What else did I say?
Wrong and strong.
Yeah, wrong and strong. That's an ongoing theme for me for years.
Yeah.
So when you know that you're in the wrong, but you're still just moving.
I want to fight my way out of it just to see if I can bust the case. Like I do that all the time.
And do you know why that's sad? Because what that is that you just want to win and you don't care about how you get it.
Yeah.
Like you just want to win. So whether that win is that compensation for somebody else, you don't care. And that's not good else, is it?
No, it's not. I want to argue so bad now, but yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's just sometimes. Do you know what it is? I feel like I'm being pushed or like I'm being antagonized. So, like, for instance, this situation, yeah, in my head.
What situation?
In your house.
When I asked
when you asked him if you could just wash
in
your
my
dish.
head, I swear to God, I genuinely thought, and then what made it 10 times worse for me in my head, Javan made a sly comment. But I had already thought that, so that just made it 10 times worse. So he's just like, "Raw, you only went up." So I already thought he only came up to me because I'm at the sink. Then Javan said, "Raw, you only came up to him because you was at the sink." So in my head I said, "No, I'm not doing it.
I'm justified.
It's impossible." Like I would have rather again just scrapped him in the middle of your
that's
of your
mental.
flat. But
what did I offer to do?
you was nice enough to offer to wash up my cup.
Yeah,
and make me a drink, and there was other things that you offered to do.
But there's just
afterwards.
some things that just some people just do, you know what I mean? And that's called kindness.
I feel like I'm a kind person.
Do you think that you're quite prideful?
I think you are.
Yeah,
Els.
I
think you don't explain that.
Let me explain. Let me explain. So that I think a lot of the things that you react to is based off if someone kind of tests your pride. So like if I just for example, if I like said something to disrespect you, you will be like, my pride's not gonna allow this. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disrespect you now.
Oh yeah, I do that.
So you're doubly disrespected. So you know that you can never talk to me, test my thing again. Yeah. So I would say like sometimes it's okay because like having pride is good, but sometimes it can be your downfall. Yeah. A little bit.
I apologize if I've done that to
No, it's calm. It's calm. We're reflecting in it. But I would say like your pride doesn't always have to be something that you need to protect. Because if you're protecting your pride where it ends up shooting everyone else down, what's your pride actually worth?
Because at the end of the day, pride is something that can be something that's quite like meretricious. Ooh. And I mean,
do you pay for this app?
This app's delivering.
Or was that all just straight off the dome?
What's meretricious?
Spell it.
Huh?
No, go on, carry on, sorry.
Go on.
Yeah, so I mean, like meretricious is something that's tastelessly showy, but it's attractive on the surface. So, like for example, pride is something that can be quite attractive on the surface. But at the end of the day, it's like it means nothing.
Nothing, yeah. It's just it's ego, really.
Mm. Yeah, like in reality, there's no value or something to pride.
Pride, yeah.
That's what meretricious means, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. You're a prideful man. You're a prideful man, Els. It's good, but I feel like you don't need to let your pride like be at the forefront of how you feel sometimes.
All right. No,
that's what I would say.
Yeah. Because to be fair, like when people are just unnecessarily stubborn and I always think like why?
Let it
like
go.
you see, like with being stubborn, yeah. There's all because I can be stubborn, but there's always a time like when I think, you know what, this is too far. But then there's some people that like they just don't care. Like they'll happily go all the way of being stubborn, and it's like, why are you being stubborn now? Like stop
It's
now.
the
because
pride, though.
Because you're spiting yourself and us now. So like,
Yeah.
just stop. So I think yeah, but it's like at least you know this.
Yeah, no, I do it.
So maybe in a month's time, we'll have a catch
We'll have
up.
a catch
We'll
up.
have a catch up and see
Yeah.
how it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So George, the one
And
we've all been waiting for.
No, to be fair, I don't think it's that bad.
But go into if you
sorry.
don't make is it alright if there's anything you miss, we're allowed to bring to the table.
Oh my god.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So with me, I'd say I'm very cutthroat. Yeah. So like, it's like with people, yeah. Like you get one chance and you're done. So I feel like even it's like someone could do something to me once, yeah. So like I don't know if it's grudgeful or whatever, but someone could do something to me once and I will never ever forget it. I will never people have done things to me 10 years back.
Is that a bit of pride as well? That pride.
I'd say that it's more protection. Yeah. So I wouldn't allow somebody to do that to me again.
Like fool me once, shame on me.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. So it's like even like a lot of my friends, yeah, I feel like a lot of the friends that I've had, I've known them for years because of this, innit? You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's very hard for somebody to like somebody new to come in and be around like for time.
Yeah.
Or regardless, it's very hard for somebody new to just come in. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm very closed off. So I feel like I need to be a bit less grudgeful as well with things. Because sometimes it can be something small that's like, it might not even be that deep, but because I'm grudgeful, I'll be like, oh, do you know what? Like, they're done.
No, do you know? I'm glad you know that happened because we spoke about. I can't remember what episode we spoke about it, and you did say the same thing as that. I don't want them to have the opportunity to do the same thing to me again. But there is certain times where there's certain situations where I think, no, like this.
Yeah, let it go, man.
Yeah, like,
What, I was moving man?
Yeah, like let it go, man. It's cool. Like it's not that serious. So like, yeah, but you know already. And to be honest, we're at an age where you don't have to have loads of friends. So if you don't stop talking over just natural circumstances, it's fine. But if you're purposely saying no, that person is not coming near me, not coming anywhere I'm going, then it's a bit more than
serious.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm on.
Yeah,
that's what
that's what I'm on.
Would you say that you're a forgiving person? Do you forgive
It takes
these
a
people?
while.
Or...
It takes a while.
Yeah. Like it will take a while. Like it will take. Like even if I forgive, I won't never ever forget it. Like I'll never ever like I could forgive, but then I could see somebody and we'll be cool. But in the back of my head, I think I remember when you done like So I don't think I ever forget. And even to forgive, it will take.
That might be something you might need to work on.
Could take 5 to 10 years.
No, but that might be something you need to work on. 5 to 10 years is a long time.
Do you have to have a conversation with yourself about forgiving them before you actually go through the process of doing it?
No, I need to have a conversation with them. So I need to have like a bit of confrontation first.
Do you know what I think as well? I feel like you don't have any like levels to disrespect. It's just do something.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like, I see it. I see it as like you see like how a sin is a sin.
Yeah.
I feel like a disrespect is a disrespect. So someone could dash drink in my face.
Bro, that's serious.
Like someone could,
that's mad.
That's mad.
Like someone could steal from me.
Yeah.
Like someone could steal £1 from me.
Yeah.
That's the same level. Like disrespect is disrespect. So I like it's on the same level as a sin is a sin. Like to me, you know what I mean? So maybe.
But I don't feel like you should be like that though. I feel like some things are more forgive. Like you can forgive certain things more than others.
That's what I would say. I would say sometimes that with you, I think you're definitely you've explained what you said, but I feel like you're very, like you said, you're cutthroat with it. So I think cutthroat mentality is good for you, but sometimes the situation doesn't need a cutthroat approach because that person or the situation might have just needed a conversation. But if someone's done something, you might think, you know what, like, that's done. You're done. Like, you're done. In your head, you'll be like, this guy's done. Or this girl's done. But they might not be done. They might just need to have had a chat.
But let me tell you why I think I'm like that as well. I think it's because I've seen it. I'm quite loving, you know. I'm a loving person.
No, you are.
So, like, and that's with everybody. So I feel like anybody who's close to me, because I'm quite loving, yeah. If there's any sort of madness, I'm thinking,
what the hell is this?
Bro, how can you do this to me? Like I've been so loving to you, and you've stolen £1 from me, or you've like, get me. So I'm like, bruv, like,
where's this come from?
Yeah, no, you're done now. Like, you're done because
person.
I see it as like clearly, like, you're not looking at me the same way that I'm looking at you. So now you're done. You know what I mean?
Get it, but I feel like you shouldn't be like that with everyone. I feel like sometimes you have to look at circumstances. No, like, be loving.
Have I got to stop loving?
No, be loving, but sometimes understand that. Alright, so someone might steal £1 from you. Yeah? Let's use the example of stealing £1. Someone might steal £1 from you, but you might be thinking, right, you stole £1, you're done. But that person might have stolen £1 because something serious is happening in another way. Like, they might be in debt or they might be mad broke.
You definitely get that because we've had similar situations where you've said to me, nah, such and such, they're going through that. Don't be so bad to them. Like, you said it to me.
That's one thing with you.
I've said to you, my man's done.
Yes. Great example.
You could never chat to it.
Like, there's times where I've said to Jordan, I've literally said to Jordan, this person's done. I'm done with him. And then Jordan will be like, whoa. How can you be done? Yeah. How can you be done?
Yes.
He'll be like, what thing? You're done? Do you know what's going on? Have you even taken the time out to work out what's going on with that person? Yeah. And you're calling me saying they're done? Mm-hmm. Call me back. And then I'll be there thinking, I've called Jordan to vent, but Jordan will be like, no. You need to understand the circumstances before you just write that person off. So
take your own advice.
So in this situation,
right, you got me.
Use your own advice, and sometimes when someone does something that might potentially be a dunnable offense, let's call it a dunnable offense, yeah? Look at it and ask yourself or speak to the person like, why? Because sometimes there's deeper reasons that people might not always say to you initially, but when you actually understand what's going on, you think, rah, this person's going through a madness and they're just reacting at the time based off how they feel, but that might not be what they genuinely want to do. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you always say to us, you said to me many times, I've been thinking to myself, this person's finished. And you're like, nah, Theo, man, this person's going through that. You can't take on what's going on there. They're just acting off emotion. And I was thinking, rah, he's right. I'm not going to just write them off. So all I would say is don't just be cutthroat, because cutthroat is very definitive. Sometimes understand a situation and have a conversation with someone, especially if you value the relationship with that person as well. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah. Do you want to add some more to...
No, it's been quite deep today, man.
I've got like one more whole point. This was
what for Jordan?
Yeah, it's just
go on.
Communication and inconsistency.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just that as a whole.
Oh yeah.
We haven't got enough time to do this on this episode, but it's just sometimes you'll message him. You'll be like, yeah, we're all going here. Then he'll message you like 10 minutes before everyone's nah, I just don't want to go no more. But you're dressed and you're ready to go.
Talk about that.
So we haven't got enough time for it, but it's just, okay. Yeah. But I feel like you know that already.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I can one can only apologize for that. but I think that's good advice. To be fair.
So do you want to check in with each other, like see how I'm getting on this new unserious approach? I'm taking a new unserious jobs worth approach.
4 weeks from now, the end of next month.
Just have a little check in. To see how we're getting on.
Yeah, we're checking.
Els, you okay with that?
Yeah, no, I'm blessed with that. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Ty, everyone good?
So
I think we should do that.
All right. Yeah, I guess that's that. So
it's been an interesting episode.
Yeah. So in the wait, how are we gonna do this?
Maybe they should just comment what they want to work on for themselves.
Yeah.
Like, it won't be a poll, but just tell us. And
we'll do questions. This week. So on the Insta this week, what we'll do is we'll write down a question, and the question will be, what do you want to work on for yourself?
Yeah.
So let us know, and we'll try to reply back to what we can, or maybe via like videos or whatever, with what advice we feel that we can give to you guys. Yeah. So that will be done on Wednesday, on this coming Wednesday.
Yep.
Right. So let's go into facts. So right. Let's go into...
What's the score? 2-0?
Yep, 2-0 to Els.
Wait, I'm not sure if I want to play this game.
2-0 to Els.
Wait.
What has been going on?
I don't know.
Natalia.
Right, so I've got one question. So,
this isn't fair.
So,
I'm just a guest.
On today's question, Els drives a vehicle. But what is the last letter of Els's registration plate? So Els drives a vehicle.
I actually know that.
What is the last letter?
Actually, no, you just remember your brethren's car.
What is the last letter of Els's registration plate?
Agoy.
So
Agoy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so there'll be no multiple choice anyway. Yeah. If you could just write it down.
See?
You can write it down in notes.
No, I actually know it still. I saw you today, I was cutting through. And I was like, I know that car. I saw the M1A and then I know it still. Look.
Oh, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. On 3, if you can reveal 1, 2, 3. And Els is the winner with the last number of Els's registration plate is a W. So that makes
why isn't it though, isn't it?
No. Wait.
Yeah.
There is Y in your number.
Yeah, I think there's 2 Ys.
2 Ys?
Yeah, there's no.
G.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, calm down.
No.
Why is it Y U?
No.
Fiona, please. No, you're miles off. That weren't Els.
Yeah, no.
I saw you today.
No.
That weren't me. You must have seen that.
I saw you today.
Short black
that concludes
in a black car.
It don't matter. That concludes this week's facts anyway. It's now 3-0 to Els. Els, well done.
No, we said that we're gonna let the jury decide. This ain't happening.
No,
I'm not participating in this.
The jury wasn't deciding when I was in the mud.
You lot sort it out amongst yourselves.
We're not doing this anymore.
I'm a contestant.
I was in the mud.
We're not gonna do facts based off Els's life. Do you know what I thought you was gonna say? What is the mileage on Els's dashboard? And the thing is, that's where we're going. And that's probably next week. And the thing is, I'm not participating in this anymore. Same how you're done, I'm done as well. Until we have something solid in place, I'm not participating in this.
No, but we do. Yeah, and all I'm doing now is I'm just picking up from where you left off.
That's why we need structure.
Where you had a quiz that was dedicated to Els. Yeah, it was just easy for Els to just win.
And that is why I resigned.
And now we're here, and I'm doing the same thing. Yeah, let's just base this whole shit all on Els. Yeah, let's do this. Els. So that's where we're at. So Els,
jury, help us.
Well done.
Jury, we need some structure. I think it should be Natalia.
No.
We'll see what they got to say in the comments.
They have to, innit?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter. Listen, I'm running the show right now. Yeah.
Right, we're done.
We can ref.
So this has been a Copo podcast, otherwise known as Court of Public Opinion. Let's not forget to shout out our sponsors, Drinks on Me, because once again, drinks are on them.
Yeah, man, big up Drinks on Me.
I've been Big Geordie Jaws, and I've been joined today by my little leptocephalosis.
I've been Els, aka Mr. Make It Happen.
It's your boy Fiona when you say please comment,
like,
subscribe, fair.
Follow,
points, please.
Everything.
Yeah, we need help. We need serious help.
No, but to be fair, like honestly, we need more subscribers. We do. We're really on the road to 3 million, and we're way off. We need another 2.8 million. So please, just come on.
Yeah, please, man.
Yeah, please.
Gather your friends and family.
Yeah, friends, family, just in your school. Make burner accounts, please. But just subscribe. All right. But yeah, thank you though. Until next time, people. Peace.